All right, Dave the Butterfly Guy here. I hope you're doing well. Today I want to go out and find some baby monarch caterpillars, take them out of nature where they only have about a 5% chance of making it into a full butterfly. And I'm going to raise them. I'm going to feed them milkweed and try to raise those odds up to 70, 80% chance of becoming a monarch butterfly. So with that, let's go find some monarch caterpillars. All right, my common milkweed straight ahead here, it's doing really well this year, so that's where we're going to go look for the monarch caterpillars. So let's go. And here's my common milkweed. One of the ways to find the monarch caterpillars is to find milkweed leaves that have been eaten or they have holes in them like this one, and just check underneath. In this case, we have no caterpillars, but that's a great way. Here's another one with a hole that was likely eaten by a monarch caterpillar with some more, and no monarch caterpillar. But we're on the right track, so let's keep looking. Another way to find monarch caterpillars is look on the milkweed leaves and see if you can see any caterpillar frass or the poop. And here I've got some right here. It's really tiny, but there's little bits, and so hopefully on the leaves above that you'll find a caterpillar. And so I look under here, and oh my goodness, there's a tiny little monarch caterpillar right here. So I'm going to take that one. I'm just going to take the whole milkweed leaf, and I'm going to raise him in my house. All right, here I'm scouring through. I found a little bit more frass, and sure enough, underneath here is another caterpillar. It's a little bigger than the last one I had, but I'm going to bring that one inside also. I'm going to just take off that milkweed leaf. That'll be some of its first food in captivity, and try to raise that all the way into the butterfly. So let's take this one inside. I'm inside. I've got my habitat for the monarch caterpillars. I've got my two little monarch caterpillars. The one really tiny one's probably like in its first or second instar. This little bigger one's probably in its third instar. They go through 5 phases before they become a chrysalis. I've got some milkweed, I got a paper towel, and I've got some water. So I'm going to start with just getting my paper towel wet. I'm going to just douse it with a little water, get it a little wet, and I'm going to put that at the bottom of my habitat, and that'll give me something I can take out every day to clean the frass or the caterpillar poop right out of the habitat. So I'm going to get that placed here. All right, now I'm just going to take some paper towel, get it real wet, and I'm going to put that at the bottom of the milkweed. And that'll allow the leaves to last a little bit longer without drying out. It'll draw a little water from that, and then along with the little water I have in the paper towel, I'm going to set that in my habitat. I've got two of those. Get it a little wet, and then place it in the habitat. This is a big common milkweed leaf. Plenty of food for this little monarch caterpillar. So there I am. I'm all set. I have a zipper that I can enclose this so they don't climb out of here. And I'm going to just let it go for a day. And then every day I'm going to clean the frass out of the habitat and just keep feeding them milkweed, new leaves every day. So I will see you tomorrow when I change the habitat around. All right, it's 3 days later since I last showed a video of setting the caterpillars in my habitat. And every day I've been cleaning the cage, so that's what we're gonna do this morning, just clean the cage, check, see how they're doing. So I start with, well, at first I have to go get some new milkweed leaves, fresh milkweed leaves. I got two nice common milkweed leaves. And then I gotta find the caterpillars, so I'm gonna pull out the leaves they haven't eaten yet. They get dried up over just one day, but no caterpillars on that one. And this one, it looks like they've been eating it fast. So there's one caterpillar, he's grown a lot. He's been eating well. And then the little guys on the back, they're both working this leaf over. So I'm gonna pull that leaf out and just set it here for a little bit. And then I gotta change and take the paper towel out. It's got all kind of frass on it. So that's what my next step is. All right, I'm gonna pull out this paper towel. It has lots of frass on it. A lot of caterpillar poop. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in the garbage. All right, then I just, again, take a little more paper towel. I wrap it around the new common milkweed leaf. Again, hopefully that'll keep it a little healthy, a little hardy for the day. Little guy, big guy. All right, now I'm gonna just put the milkweed with the caterpillar that I had in the habitat. I'm gonna put it back in now with the new milkweed. And those caterpillars will just quickly move on to the new fresh milkweed. So that's all I have today. I'll see you in a few days and we'll see how the caterpillars are doing. All right, so today when I went to clean my habitat for my caterpillars, the biggest caterpillar had already climbed up to the top of the habitat and started hanging in the shape of a J. This is the J hook stage of a monarch caterpillar. And what that means, over the next 24 hours, it will become a chrysalis, and it'll be a beautiful emerald green color. And I'm gonna show you a picture of that tomorrow. And it'll start that stage of its metamorphosis. So it'll spend 10 to 14 days in the chrysalis, and then it'll hopefully come out and emerge as a monarch butterfly. So I'm super excited to see the J hook. All right, I got distracted cleaning the cage this morning, the habitat. So the J hook is exciting. I'm gonna put my milkweed leaves back in for my tiny caterpillar. I found another one this morning, a little bigger caterpillar. Seems like it's maybe in its third stage, third instar. I got a big leaf for him. Another milkweed leaf, and we're all set for tomorrow. 24 hours later, the emerald green chrysalis of the monarch butterfly. All right, I've got 2 chrysalis, and my third caterpillar I found is probably gonna J hook probably tonight. So gonna have 3 chrysalises hopefully by tomorrow. All right, we're 11 days later, and it looks like the first chrysalis is starting to turn dark. You can almost see the wing coloring underneath the outside of the chrysalis. I'm expecting that to turn into a butterfly tomorrow. We'll see. Checking in with you tomorrow. So I'm excited. My first chrysalis has come in to be a butterfly, and it's in the cage here. So I'm gonna try to release them. I don't know if you can see the monarch in there flapping its wings. It's been hanging upside down for the last few hours, drying its wings, and there's some fluid that drips to the bottom of the habitat. And I'm gonna hopefully get the butterfly onto my finger and release it onto some milkweed in my garden, and hopefully that'll be its home moving forward. Here's the fluid at the bottom of my habitat from the fluids leaking off the wings. I've opened up the habitat, and when the monarch opens its wings, I can see it's a male. It has 2 black dots on the back of its wings, and so that is what identifies it as a male. I'm gonna try and get it to walk onto my finger. It worked. Look at that. Oh, and it already has flown away. Unbelievable. So that monarch was ready to go. It's been in there for a few hours. You definitely don't want to touch its wings, but when it's strong enough, it'll fly right off. So the first of my 3 chrysalis are off and running, so we've got a couple more here just hanging upside down. Over the next couple days, those will turn into monarchs. The second monarch chrysalis has turned dark, so again it looks like tomorrow morning it'll come out as a monarch butterfly. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, my second monarch is alive today, so I'm going to release it. I saw its wings open and it's got no black dots, so it's a female, so I'm going to let her go here and again try to get her to walk on my finger and set her on the milkweed. All right, I'm going to try to get it to walk on my finger. Oh, not quite ready to do that. All right, here it comes. Beautiful female. Oh, there it goes. First flight. All right, so far I've got 2 caterpillars turned into butterflies. I have 1 chrysalis left to go, so hopefully I'll be 3 for 3. I think that one will come out maybe in the next 2 days, so I'll see you as it comes out soon.
I think it's so cool to see these chrysalises right before the butterfly comes out of it. You can see the wings already shaped underneath the shell of the chrysalis. And then when they come out, it all happens fairly quickly. So just within a few seconds, they come out of the shell. They'll end up hanging up upside down. They'll drip off some fluids, and then the wings inside will start filling with fluids and building strength. And all that'll take a few hours before they're ready to fly. This whole process, I found these caterpillars, I fed them for about 10 days. They spent about 11 and 12 days as a chrysalis before they become a butterfly. And as a butterfly during the summer, these monarchs will only last for maybe 2 to 4 weeks, so not too long.
All right, my third butterfly is ready to go. I'm going to try to release it. It broke out of the chrysalis this morning at about 9:15, and now we're about 3 hours later. Usually takes 3 to 4 hours for its wings to fill with fluids, dry out a bit, and ready to fly. So I'm going to see if I can get this one out today. It's a beautiful female. It's not flying like the other 2. I'm going to set it on the milkweed. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, there it goes. It's flying. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video on how to raise monarch caterpillars into a monarch butterfly. So I had the opportunity to have 3 make it from just tiny caterpillars and then be able to release them into the wild. I had 1 male, 2 females, and the odds and the percentages are much higher if we get involved than if they just take it on their own. Only maybe 10% make it in the wild, and you get close to 80-90% if you do it in captivity. So that's all I have today. It's Dave the Butterfly Guy signing out, and have a great day.